My name is Max Farrar. I am the secretary of the board of the charity called David Oluwale Memorial Association. We are a tiny charity. We have zero income really, and we rely completely on great partners like the University of Leeds who've done things for us in the past. And there are several key institutions in the city that donate their resources and sometimes their labor as well. And I'm very grateful on this occasion to the University of Leeds. So that's the first thing. I want to thank also our board, and there are several volunteers who I'm not going to embarrass by announcing their names, but they know who they are. And again, we rely very much on voluntary support, and I'm very grateful. We're all very grateful for that. I'm sure you all know why you're here, and we've asked the poets to say a couple of words about why they're here. The bare facts are, tomorrow, sometime about probably 5, 6 in the morning, David Oluwale entered the River Aire somewhere near the Leeds Bridge. I put it in this kind of cautious way because the police officers who, I'm afraid the charity believes probably 2 police officers did cause David to enter the water and drown. They weren't convicted of this, so we phrase it quite cautiously. But I'm sure you all are very aware that for certainly most of the 1960s, David Oluwale had an appalling time in Leeds. We don't actually, and we do want Leeds to face up to its the extraordinary abjection that David Oluwale had to endure. But we don't want to put over a message, such a negative message. We want to, and I'm sure you're here in a spirit of celebration, of that man's resilience. And if you know the story, it's extraordinary how he was never a victim. It's extraordinary how he continued to come back to the city of Leeds. Whatever was poured, as it was occasionally, poured on his head, he came back to Leeds. He never lay down except to try and sleep. So we want to celebrate that, but we also want to say that we are all here because we believe in a better Leeds, and we're part of the process that's taking place now. The City Council's very committed to making Leeds into a place of hospitality, of welcome, that celebrates its diversity, that negotiates its differences, and that it struggles to make the city more just and more socially equal. And that's the message that we subscribe to in the David Oluwale charity. We are looking forward in hope. We always use, and we're very grateful particularly to these artists today, we always work with artists because we see the arts as the most useful vehicle for both communicating social messages, but also for releasing creativity, for inspiring people, for putting joy and hope into our hearts. So that's the message that the Oluwale charity is trying to create around this week of events.